What's up, fellas? So today I'm here to talk to you guys about trying to stop looking fucking rich, all right? Because I seen one of my boys put on the wall on my Patreon page about buying some goddamn diamond earrings. Now, as you guys can see, I have diamond earrings, all right? And they pretty damn expensive. But I was dumb at the time, and I did not know what I know now about money, all right? And so I'm here to have a serious talk to you guys about money in the day and how to get rich. Okay, guys, you have three primary classes in this country. You have the lower class, which is poor people, the middle class, which is the middle class people, and you have the rich people. All right, and I'll even go four classes wealthy. All right, so I'll even do four classes. All right. Now, here's the thing, guys. This is and guys, this is gonna be all you need to know about the world. I'm finna sum this shit up. A lot of people, I get kind of pissed off when I listen to other people and shit like that because they make shit so fucking complicated. All right, so I'm finna break this shit down in layman terms and everything you need to know about money right now. Right now in a fucking 10 to 15 minute video. All right, this is what happens, guys. The poor people, they're poor because they don't have a skill or a trade or education. All right. And so they work low paying jobs. And so they don't have no money to do anything with. All right. They can't even buy liabilities. All right. So they're poor. They can't even, buy a nice car, nice clothes or anything because they don't even have money to do anything. So they live from check to check. All right. And even worse, some of the real, behind low class people, they go into debt trying to look like they're middle class. All right. So a person in the lower class who wants to look like they're middle class, doing better than what they actually are, they have debt, which makes them even worse because now you're tacking interest on to the debt. And so they're actually below low class. All right, guys. So do not be one of these people. All right. I tell you guys all the fucking time to get a skill or a fucking trade. All right. I talk to you guys about having a purpose and all this, but I also want you guys to have a skill or a fucking trade. And I'll tell you guys why in a second. All right. Now, coming up to the middle class people, they typically have a skill, a trade, or an education. Therefore, they work high-paying jobs that pay $30, $40, $50, $60, $100 an hour. They're middle class, all right? Now, the reason why they're middle class and they're stuck in the middle class is because instead of taking their extra money and investing it, they buy liabilities to look rich. So somebody in the middle class that makes 75, 80 grand a year, all right? And I don't even know if you would classify that middle class in New York or California, but if anywhere else in the country, if you make 80 grand a year, you're in the middle class. And so instead of them taking, the extra 20 or even 15 grand a month, instead of taking that and investing it, what they would do is they'll go get a car or a motorcycle or buy some clothes or something like that, trying to look richer than what they are. All right. Therefore, they stay in the middle class. If they would have took that same 15, 20 grand extra that they had throughout the year, because most of them don't even save it, all right? That saving it is not great, but it's better than spending it. I'd rather see it in a savings account, at least put up for a rainy day. But most of them don't even save it. Most of them just go by liability after liability after liability. And liability, guys, are things that are risk or things that depreciate over time. All right, that's what a liability is. It can be a risk. If you take out a loan or something like that to do something with, it don't matter what it's a risk. All right, any loan is a risk because something could happen and you can't pay it back. So it's a risk. Even if you using the risk to make money. So like say real estate, all right? Even if you're doing it to make, it's called, in real estate, it would call leverage, all right? And so some people believe in leverage, some people don't. I probably tend to believe in it, but I would rather see you doing that than buying some fucking shoes or some clothes or some fucking diamonds, all right? Notice I didn't say gold because gold will actually be considered an asset because it goes up in value over time. Diamonds do not. If you paid 20 grand for some diamonds today and you came back in 6 months and say, hey man, I want to sell these diamonds back to you. I'm talking about at the jewelry store now. And you went, I want to sell these diamonds back to you. You paid 20 grand. You'll be lucky to get 5 grand for them. But if that was gold, all right, he'll damn near probably give you what you paid for it because, you know, he's running a business. He got to make some profit off of it. So he probably won't give you the whole fucking 20 grand. It's not like, you know, it's been 5 fucking years. It's been 6 fucking months. So, you know, it ain't wouldn't have been valued in 6 fucking months. So if you paid him 20 grand, he probably give you 18, 5, 19. He gonna have to make something. He running a fucking business, not a fucking, he ain't running a fucking pawn shop. All right, so he don't give you what you paid for in 6 months because he ain't run no fucking pawn shop. He run a business, so he still want to turn a profit. But I'll give you 18.5 for it. If that was diamonds, you'd be lucky to get 5 grand for it. Because as soon as you get diamonds and walk out the damn door, they lose value. They ain't worth shit. They look good and all this and that and other, and they worth something in the store when you buy them. As soon as you walk out the goddamn door, there you go, 60% of the profit, 60% of the value just dropped. All right, that's how diamonds are. So you definitely won't do shit like diamonds and shit. I didn't know that shit. I know now. But get back on point. The middle class, they have a skill, a trade, or education, but they don't invest the money. Therefore, they stay in the middle class. They stay in the rat race. All right. Now and I'm not talking about the people that were born wealthy. All right. I'm talking about the people that was just like me. Just like me. I'm gonna be rich soon. So I'm talking about people that just like me, that was in the middle class. As a trainer, I was in the middle class making, you know, a couple $100,000 a year in the middle class. Now, I come to a point in the road right here, and this is where a lot of middle class people come in the road. I can either keep being stupid, and I tell you guys, y'all guys know I drive a Mercedes. Y'all seen my video and shit while I'm against the MGTOW movement. So y'all guys know I got diamonds. Y'all guys know I got a Mercedes. Liabilities. I didn't know what I know now, so don't hold that against me. But if I would have took that same money and invested it, that's the path to rich. That's how rich people get rich. See, rich people take their money that they make from their high-paying job and they invest it, and that way they become rich. They buy assets, all right? And what they do is they buy assets, or they invest it, and they take the money off return on investments. Then they buy liabilities. So they don't take their income and buy liabilities. They take their return on investment and buy liabilities. So that's why y'all guys see rich people. They have cars, they buy jewelry, they buy clothes, but they take the return off of their investment and buy liabilities. They don't take their income. You guys are taking your income and buying liabilities. See where the middle ground has been lost? They took their income, invested it, took the return off an investment, and then that's what they went and bought the Lamborghini with. You take your income and you go buy liabilities with your income. You want your return on investment to buy your toys, to buy your nice car, to buy your clothes, or whatever the case may be. So guys, I say this point because all you guys are on your purpose. All you guys are, I believe all you guys are on the grind. I've been preaching this shit for a year now. So I believe all you guys, you gonna have a point in the road. You gonna have a point in the road. You right here. And now you making some fucking money. You making 80, 90, 100 grand a year on your purpose, or doing your skill or trade or whatever you doing. You got 2 paths you can pick. You can buy diamonds and you can buy Mercedes, and you can stay in the rat race and stay in the middle class. Or you can come right here in the path in the road, and you can say, you know what, I'm gonna do a little delayed gratification, and you know what, I'm gonna invest this money into real estate. I'm gonna take this money and I'm gonna invest it into stocks and bonds, whatever the case, or into my business. Either way, if all you guys on your purpose, maybe you say, you know what, I wanna scale my business. And you're going to say, I'm going to take all this money and I'm going to put it into my business to scale my business. That's investing. And you're going to become rich. It's just that simple. I didn't say you're going to become rich overnight. That's not what I said. I did not say if you go invest 25 grand today, that next week you're going to have millions and millions of dollars. No, it's a process. It might take you investing that money 5 to 10 years before you become rich, but you will. The stock market has a track record of giving you about a 10% return on investment. All right? So whatever you invest over time, not every fucking day on your phone, every fucking day. Hey, man, say I supposed to have a 10% return, and I put $100 in here, so I supposed to make $10 yesterday. That's not what the fuck I said. The stock market goes up and down, but what I'm telling you that the stock market has for over God knows how long has a track record of giving you about a 10% return on investment. Same for real estate. The real estate has its up and downs too, but over time, over a 10, 15, 20 year period, most people have seen a 10% return on their investment or more. All right. That's what it, some years is 2%, some years is 18. It's just all over the place. These are long-term investments. This ain't for you to go and put $1,000 into Apple stock and be on your fucking phone every 5 minutes trying to see if you got a 10% return on your fucking investment. It don't work that way. All right, rich people have a long-term mindset. Poor people has a what's happening today. I need to know what I'm making today. So for all you guys that own your purpose, just understand you can become one of the 1%. You know how all the Democrats. I'm Democrat by the way, but still, how all the Democrats try to look down upon the 1% get all the wealth. The 1% invest their fucking money. See, the 1%, they didn't take their income and they went and bought Gucci. See, they took their income and they invested in stocks and bonds and real estate and gold and shit like that. If you're gonna buy some jewelry, buy some fucking gold. All right? And you can put that shit in the fucking closet. If you was to buy $1,000 worth of gold today and put that shit in the fucking closet, and 15 years from now, say I want to sell this shit, gold today going for about $28 a gram. I guarantee you if you had that shit for about 15 years, let's say you had one of those kilo Cuban links or something. I guarantee you 15 years from now, that same shit you paid 28, so it'll cost you about $28,000 for a kilo Cuban link. I guarantee if you want to sell it 15 years from now, it'll probably be worth $35,000, $37,000. I guarantee you. If not more, I'm being generous, probably more. All right, guys. So if you're going to invest in things, invest in assets, things that, gain value in time. It's actually some cars that do that too, or at least they don't lose no value. I know Bugatti is one of them. All right, as long as you take care of it, Bugatti's supposed to go up in value over time. As long as you don't do cross-country trips and shit like that. But as long as you keep the value up, they supposed to appreciate in value. And guys, that's the only way you're going to become rich. It's only like a couple of jobs that you can work and be rich. It's only a couple. That's if you're like a specialist in the medical field, like a surgeon, like Dr. Andrews and shit like that. He do all these ACL injuries and shit. He's a millionaire. And some of these high-paying lawyers and shit, I've trained one. He's a millionaire. So unless you but if you gonna be like a family doctor or something like that, you make 150 grand. You ain't gonna make no 7 figures. You have to be a specialty doctor or a high-paying lawyer who sue pharmaceutical companies and shit like that. I've actually been a personal trainer to one of those guys. All right. Other than that, guys, and I'm quite sure there's a couple other fields that probably pay it, but other than that, there ain't no job that's gonna make you rich. Ain't no job. You can't work enough hours to make 7 figures a year. All right, and I'm talking to my guys who want to be rich. If you just want to, get by, make 100 grand, I'm not knocking that either. If I want to be rich because I'm trying to leave a legacy. That's what I want to do. I don't even really care about the money that much. To me now, it's just like I'm competing with myself because I see how easy it is. It's like, God damn, I ain't rich. It's so fucking easy, guys. Invest your money and let your money work for you, and then over time, 5 years down the road, you can get those toys. Delayed gratification, guys. Let your money buy your liabilities, not your income. It's just that fucking simple, guys. All right, rich people love toys. Y'all see lifestyles of the rich and famous. It ain't like these motherfuckers sitting in the house eating cat food. All right, y'all see these motherfuckers these big old mansions and buying all these cars, and they got 10 cars in the garage and all this and that shit. So we ain't finna sit over here and act like they just invest all their money and they in the house eating cat food, living in an apartment. We ain't finna act like that. They buy shit too, but they just use their return on investment to buy their toys. Middle class people use their income. Poor people, they don't have nothing to, because they don't have no skill or trade to make no fucking money. All right, so that's it, guys. I hope y'all guys learned from that. Getting rich is easy. I wish I would have knew this shit 20 years ago. Getting rich is easy. I'm at a point in my road with what I'm making right now. I can either just go out and buy a whole bunch of dumb shit and be in the club stunting, diamond out, you know, Lamborghini outside with 80 grand in the bank. Or I could be, you know, have $1 million investment bringing me passive income every month, and I use that passive income to buy my toys. The choice is yours, guys. All y'all guys gonna come to this point of the road. Every one of you guys on your purpose, you gonna have this path. You making 100 grand a year, you gonna have a choice. You can go here, stay in the rat race, middle class, working for out, or you can go here and live off your return investment. The choice is yours. Like the video, comment down below what you guys want to see next. Holla back.